Apex Mobile is in a really bad situation, and if this continues, the game could shut down. Let me explain. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that Apex Mobile's revenue is really low and they couldn't hit their revenue goals. It was a rumor for a long time, and now we have an article about it from mobilegamer.biz. In this article, you can see Apex Mobile has made $40 million since launch. This data is coming from AppMagic. AppMagic is a mobile market intelligence tool, and I opened their website. They have a lot of data about advertisements and stuff like that. I couldn't find if they are actually working with EA or not, but we have the data. This article also talks about Respawn's head of product management leaving Apex Mobile's team. I know about this, and since they are talking about this, I guess they did their research before writing this article. So I believe at least some of the numbers they wrote here is true, and they are saying Apex Mobile's overall revenue and download trends aren't great either. And they are saying there's a very sudden revenue drop this week, and average revenue per day is around $23,000. That's really low. And they are also saying it was $43,000 the week prior. It basically means there's almost a 50% revenue drop in 1 week. This is not good for any company, and for Apex Mobile too, of course. And people are speculating that this revenue drop happened because they delayed the Season 4 update, and I have to agree with that. If they released Season 4 update as planned, we wouldn't have saw these revenue drops. But this article also shows a graph that shows Apex Mobile's lifetime earnings. Here you can see in May, Apex Mobile made $7 million in 1 month. After that, the revenue is just going down. They are mentioning October, November, December making 3.6 million, 2.9 million and 3.5 million respectively. And in January 2023, they are just making 1.4 million. This is the lowest revenue they got since launch. This article also talks about download speeds as well. Here you can see on May 18th, when the game first came out, 1.77 million people downloaded this game. 1.7 million downloads happened in 1 day, and now they are showing monthly downloads. Here you can see in October 1.5 million downloads, in November 1.3 million downloads, in December 1.4 million downloads, and for January 2023 they have the data till 29th of January, but they are not showing anything, and they are predicting that it's going to be under 1.2 million. So this is the current state of the game based on statistics, and if the rumors were true, they couldn't hit their revenue goals and the download trends aren't looking good either. It would have been good for any other company, but for EA, with one of their best, if not the best shooter game in the market, this is really low. For you and me, this is a game, and for some people, they say Apex is life and stuff like that. But from a company's point of view, this is just a business, and nobody would want a business that's not making them any money. If EA puts any efforts, they could capture at least 80% of the mobile market and triple their revenue easily. But they have to put those efforts. And of course, Apex Mobile is not going to get shut down like that. EA is not going to let it happen. They are going to fund it and see how it goes after fixing all these issues, and maybe they'll change up the marketing strategies and stuff like that. But if this goes on like this, and with all the upcoming shooter games in mobile market, they'll eventually reach a point where they make no profit and they'll be running the game at loss. At that point, they'll have no other choice but to shut down the game. It doesn't matter if 10,000 or 100,000 players are playing. If the game is not making money, there's no point in running the game at loss. If that makes any sense. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.